Hello, everyone.
Oh, fuck.
The pickup truck driver suddenly suffered a seizure and lost control of the steering wheel in a terrifying moment. But thankfully, the shop owner and staff managed to escape just in time. A sudden loss of control turned into a violent crash as the car plowed into a convenience store. But luckily, no one was standing in its direct path. Strong winds tore the door open in a split second, but the father's quick reflexes saved his child from a serious accident. Panic broke out instantly as a car crashed into the shop like an uninvited guest, but thankfully, everyone escaped safely. This dog seemed to sense danger before it happened and quickly pulled its owner away just in time to avoid a serious accident. The incident occurred in Hubei, China, when traffic confusion led to a car crashing into a roadside fruit stand, but luckily the vendor escaped safely. Calm turned into tension in an instant when a snake moved dangerously close, but quick action ensured both mother and child stayed unharmed. One small mistake while crossing nearly cost everything, but somehow the motorbike driver made it out safely. This is what a 6.2 magnitude earthquake felt like inside El Dorado Shopping Center in Ecuador, where people were suddenly thrown into panic and rushed out in complete chaos. Record floods in Brazil tore through infrastructure, sweeping away a bridge and leaving onlookers in shock as it vanished before their eyes.
I am Thor, God of... There's no way.
In just seconds, powerful winds tore through Meppel in the Netherlands, knocking down trees and ripping the roof off a house in a shocking display of force. Witness the terrifying power of a tornado as it tears through everything in its path, destroying structures in just seconds. This is a mistake many drivers make when parking, forgetting to engage the handbrake and watching the car slowly roll away. Chaos unfolded in Pakistan as a 5.8 magnitude earthquake caused buildings to collapse, forcing people to flee while dust and debris covered the scene. Seconds away from disaster, the car slipped off the lift unexpectedly, yet the mechanic managed to get out of harm's way just in time. Driving too fast and failing to pay attention caused the driver to miss the barrier ahead. Violent shaking during the earthquake in Hualien, Taiwan caused a water tower to collapse, sending water spilling out rapidly as the structure gave way. This is one of the tsunami disasters in 2011, where massive waves swept through a Japanese airport and carried away hundreds of cars in a terrifying scene. The bow of the ship cuts through massive waves, creating a towering wall of water that crashes upward with incredible force.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Gas pipeline explosion in Wilmington, North Carolina was triggered after a vehicle crashed into a gas line at a building under construction, sending debris flying into the air. This is called an ice tsunami, a rare natural event where ice sheets are driven ashore by powerful winds and shifting water pressure. Tropical storm. Irene caused severe flooding along Catskill Creek in Catskill, New York, sweeping docks and boats away in the powerful current. Strong waves hit a ferry on the Elbe River in Germany, smashing the front windows and creating a terrifying moment for everyone inside. A fire whirl suddenly appears, spinning rapidly and pulling burning debris upward in a dangerous display of nature's force. A tornado begins to develop rapidly, with strong winds and rotation creating a dangerous and unpredictable storm. Sudden landslide in India sends soil and debris crashing down the slope, unfolding right before stunned residents. A reckless crossing nearly caused a tragedy, but thankfully the truck driver stayed alert and stopped before it was too late. An unexpected awning collapse nearly crushed the worker in Brazil, but he narrowly escaped in a split second. A split-second impact set off a dangerous domino effect, leading to a serious multi-vehicle collision. Heavy rain in Mexico led to a sudden wall collapse, and the passing vehicle avoided tragedy by mere moments. A 7.5 magnitude earthquake rocks a high-rise in Taiwan, and even in the chaos, she refuses to leave her coffee behind as she rushes for cover. Well, that tractor clearly decided it needed a swim break, but at least the driver stayed smart enough to remain on dry land.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's the hip. He's got.
The Belarus tornado unleashes such force that the air turns white with dust, reducing visibility to near zero instantly. The terrifying force of the landslide turned the mountainside into a moving wall of earth, causing panic and forcing everyone nearby to run for safety. A terrifying moment unfolds as a massive landslide crashes down at a quarry in Indonesia, sending dust clouds surging across the site. Terrifying moment as a massive waterspout tears across the Mediterranean Sea, leaving tourists frozen in shock at the overwhelming power of nature.
Oh my gosh! It's Titanic!
This is a textbook case of how minor mistakes can snowball into major accidents, and the worker was incredibly lucky to escape unharmed by mere inches. Unexpected chaos unfolded in Begusarai, India, when a stray cow ran onto a restricted helipad just before Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's arrival. Severe flash flooding hits Ruidoso, New Mexico, dragging vehicles through muddy currents and shutting down traffic entirely. A massive refinery fire in Mexico damages nearby vehicles and releases thick smoke that spreads across the area, impacting air quality and the environment. The former home arena of the Detroit Pistons is brought down in a controlled demolition, collapsing into a massive cloud of dust in just seconds. Watching this car slide around feels like watching a drunk man trying to dance on ice. A massive explosion occurred at a methane drilling site in Russia, where an underground structure ignited, causing a huge fireball and sending thick black smoke rising into the sky. The moment this heating pipe exploded at a Chinese intersection, a violent shockwave ripped apart the road surface and sent terrified pedestrians scrambling for safety. He dodged disaster by seconds, and pure luck helped him walk away safely. If it weren't for the taxi driver's quick thinking, the cab carrying at least 5 passengers could have been crushed. Losing control on a narrow mountain pass could have ended far worse, but the driver deliberately hit the cliff to reduce the overall impact. The destruction is immediate and brutal as the Myanmar tornado tears through homes and fills the air with flying fragments.
There it goes, guys. Hold on to your kids. Like I said,
Many people, out of curiosity, gathered to watch the tidal bore on the Qiantang River, not realizing how powerful and dangerous it could become. Thanks for watching till the end. Hit subscribe so you're always the first to catch new videos. See you in the next one.